More and more Korean filmmakers are leaning towards the romantic comedy and thriller genre these days. So when the mood to watch a swoony and yearning romance strikes, it might be difficult to find a good one. That's why your savior is here with a list of all-time favorites. Get ready to watch the lovers' sparks light up the screens as well as your hearts. Uncontrollably Fond. Starring superstars Kim Woo-bin and Bae Soo-ji, this drama is an absolute stunner. Kim Woo-bin plays the famous actor Shin Jun-young, and Bae Soo-ji portrays a documentary producer, No-yul. Jun-young and No-yul's story begins with their high school days. These two were inseparable and seemed to be in love with each other. Due to uncontrollable circumstances, Young and No-yul drifted apart. The separation hurt them deeply, but as time passed, they moved on and went on their separate paths in life. No-yul has a rough family background. Her father was killed in a hit-and-run accident, due to which she decided to drop out of school. She had to provide for her brother and herself at a very young age. The world's unfairness shapes No-yul into a woman who values money over everything. On the other hand, Shin Jun-young always had his way in life without much struggle. Jun-young's mother wanted her son to become a successful lawyer just like his estranged father. However, Jun-young drops out of law school and decides to enter the acting and singing industry instead. Years later, Jun-young and No-yul cross paths again as adults. No-yul persuades producers to hand over the filming of Jun-young's documentary to her because she believes that she can convince the stubborn Jun-young. Contrary to what she expected, Jun-young does not agree and gives her a really hard time. Unbeknownst to No-yul, Jun-young wants to win her heart again. He is buying himself some time and does not want the undercurrents of an impending tragedy to threaten him. Watch Uncontrollably Fond to find out how their story unfolds. Crash Landing on You. The combination on Son Ye-jin and romantic dramas is out of this world. Yoon Se-ri is a successful businesswoman and heiress to the Queen's Group. She is the illegitimate child of the Queen's Group CEO. This leads to a highly troubled relationship with her half-brothers. Se-ri's father wants her to take over the family business as her brothers are no match for Se-ri's leadership skills. The male lead, Ri Jong-hyuk, is a North Korean army officer portrayed by Hyun Bin. He leads a small unit in the North Korean demilitarized zone. He dreamt of becoming a concert pianist in Switzerland, but was forced to join the military. A paragliding accident blows Se-ri over to the demilitarized zone, and Captain Ri Jong-hyuk discovers her. After Se-ri's crash landing, Jong-hyuk is the one who protects and hides her from the North Korean intelligence agencies. Over time, this odd pair develops feelings for each other. Even though their respective countries are in conflict, Se-ri and Captain Ri's love transcends all barriers. Both are well aware of the immeasurable consequences their love might bring about. This intensely romantic love story represents the courage and bravery it takes to love someone and continue along that path. Something in the Rain. Son Ye-jin and Jun Hae-in's portrayal of characters in this drama is honestly spellbinding. Son Ye-jin plays Yoon Jin-ah, a single 35-year-old woman who works as a store supervisor for a coffee company. Her past experiences in relationships have been really unpleasant, which is why she feels a void of emptiness within herself. Jun Hae-in plays the role of Jun-hee, the younger brother of Yoon Jin-ah's best friend. He is a few years younger than Jin-ah and works as a video game developer at Smilegate Entertainment. To Jin-ah, Jun-hee was just a childish guy. However, things do not seem the same after Jun-hee returns from finishing his work abroad. Jin-ah starts seeing Jun-hee in a new light and helplessly falls in love with him. The drama's ultimate and heartwarming scenes give the viewers an outlook on how the two fall in love with each other and overcome the taboos surrounding their age difference. We also get to see how they find the courage to make their relationship public and overcome a significant amount of other societal taboos. Watch Jin-ah and Jun-hee's swoony romance called Something in the Rain on Netflix. Angel's Last Mission. Love. The supremely talented Shin Hae-sun plays the role of a ballerina named Lee Yeon-seo. Kim Ma-yeon-soo plays the role of an angel named Dan who has to complete a mission to return to heaven. Yeon-seo, the gifted ballerina, has become the heiress of her family's Fantasia Ballet Company after the sudden death of her parents. An unexpected stage accident leaves Yeon-seo blind. She is arrogant and bitter and acts rude to everyone surrounding her, be it Yeon-seo's loyal secretary, her butler, cunning relatives, or the company's staff. She shows the same cold behavior to everyone. A lot of people surrounding Yeon-seo envy her inherited wealth, which is where her distrust roots from. All these factors make Yeon-seo very unlikable and unlovable. In contrast to Yeon-seo, Dan is an optimistic, cheerful, and carefree angel. Dan's mischievous nature often ends him up in trouble. To escape Earth, Dan is given the nearly impossible task of becoming a Cupid for Yeon-seo. Dan despairs that he will never find true love for such an arrogant woman. However, as the story progresses, Dan ends up falling for Yeon-seo himself. Just Between Lovers. Also known as Rain or Shine, this drama stars Lee Jun-ho, Won Jin-ah, and Lee Ki-woo as the leading actors. A building collapse kills the loved ones of 3 children, namely Lee Kang-doo, Ha Moon-soo, and Seo Ju-won. Lee Kang-doo loved playing soccer and dreamt of becoming a professional player. His father was an electrician who died in the tragic building collapse. Kang-doo badly injured both of his legs. He spends 3 years in rehabilitation, but he can no longer play soccer. Kang-doo finds it difficult to carry on in life and just wastes away his days. Won Jin-ah portrays Ha Moon-soo, who loses her sister in the same incident. Moon-soo pretends that she is strong even though her heart is constantly throbbing with pain. She decides that she has to carry on and live fiercely to take care of her mother. Years later, these 2 individuals end up working together. So far, they had bottled up their emotions and scars left behind by the tragedy. They slowly start opening up their hidden feelings. Watch the drama to see Moon-soo and Kang-doo fall in love with each other during their healing journey. The vivid emotions portrayed by the actors in this list will not disappoint you. The love, pain, sadness, happiness, anguish, and sacrifices of these characters show the audience what it really means to love a person with your entire heart. Which of these romantic dramas have you watched or are looking forward to? Let us know in the comment section down below.